bum, 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 bum. And the big finish. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Christopher Dahl. Welcome to Space Art by Christopher Dahl. Hey, I even got the sign. Hello. Welcome aboard. We're doing a special Friday evening live stream, 7 p.m. my time. A little later tonight. We are hoping to catch some of the folks that are enjoying their first evening at Wonderfest in beautiful Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, everybody. If anyone's there, give us a hello in the chat. Thank you so much. We've got Andrew, 81 Designs. Greetings. How's it going tonight? Good to see you tonight. Welcome aboard. We're having the special live stream. Yeah, it's special, all right. We're hanging out here in the Space Art by Christopher Dahl studios. Every week we do a nice little fun. Well, barring technical issues, we try to do a nice little fun live stream painting, start to finish, kind of Bob Ross style. Well, I take a little more time than Bob does. Bob had like a 24-minute time slot that he has to shoot for PBS back in the 70s and 80s. So, hey, we're going to hang out and do our own thing. Rhonda's here. Hey, hello, Rhonda. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me on the late evening, late Friday night. I used to do late live streams. It was late from even my time zone. So I think everybody was West Coasting it. So yeah. This is fun. Kind of gonna try out this evening thing. But anyway, go ahead and check in the chat. I've got some links here for you if you want to join along. Join up on our Discord. That's where all the fun action is going on. You get notified of live events and other fun things, kind of a community bit. And, of course, over on Patreon, if you want to support the stream, you're welcome to get an inside look at the Space Art by Christopher Dahl Studios. And we're working on some fun stuff. Well, it was a little quiet this week. Had a lot of things going on. Hey, Houdini Bob. Hey, you made it. Good to see you. Hey, any tricks, any issues, let us know. We'll be happy to take a look. I got to go peek at the Discord here. I shut it down just in the interest of keeping my laptop nice and cooled. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. I had the runaway, very hot laptop, hoping we can avoid that this week. So yeah, anyway, join me on Patreon. We are working on a couple of cool things. Wrapping up a few paintings that have lingered and other bits. No, it's going to be a good time. A lot of fun bits over there. And of course, if you want to own any of the paintings that you see here on the live stream, head on over to my Space Art store. Check the link over there. In fact, today, I'm going to pop right on over there. We are not, I think I'm going to pop over there. Where's that one? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, there it goes right there. Okay, cool. Yes, so got some new stuff. I know this kind of dropped hot in the last minute. Bear with me here. But over on the page, that and that. There we go. All of that gone. We have new stuff in the shop here. I have, and this is special for Wonderfest, I have pulled out Second Star to the Right, which I now am offering as a canvas print, as well as the Exploring, I called it Exploring Strange New Worlds, but I'm probably going to get in trouble for that. Heck, I'm going to get in trouble for it anyway, right? So, the Excelsior. Both of these are available as canvas prints as well as glossy photo prints. And, I have not done a mug in a while. So we've got the mug version, which is kind of fun, including the clever little logo. These are larger 15-ounce mugs, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so check those out. I'm introducing those. They're limited runs, let's put it that way. They're going to be limited edition runs. So I know some of you already have prints from the first time I put those together, and thank you. I haven't done a print on those in a long time. In fact, there's going to be a bunch of things coming up. So wanted to leave that out for everybody, especially for people that may be enjoying a beer or two over at Wonderfest. Hey, yes, greetings. It's Wonderfest Friday. So yes, Wes is here. Hey, how you doing? What's on tap this evening? We're gonna do some fun. It's gonna do some paintings. In fact, I have my my last visit to Wonderfest, which is now 2 years ago. Unfortunately, I've got this wonderful Starfighter. Last Starfighter. I believe I think John Eves drew that for that year. It was great. Gotta get coffee. Gotta get a coffee mug. I'm gonna get a coffee mug. I have not had. Well, I love Space Pig. Don't get me wrong. I have Space Pig, but I have not added a new coffee mug to the mix in a while. So yeah, hey, good times. There's a bunch of others that I really want to put up too. Some older paintings that I've been asked for, and I no longer have in the store. But there's gonna be fun stuff. I'm working on a redo of the store that I've been in need for it. But for right now, everything's swimming along beautifully. I've fixed a whole bunch of stuff, so now we have prints galore and merchandise. So there we go. Yeah. And that's I'm the only sponsor. I'm sponsoring me. So there we go. Visit the store. Right there. Enough of that sales pitch stuff. Let's get back to actually working, right? Here we go. Beautiful. So this week on the live stream, hey, I showed this to my Patreons last week. And yeah, quick Patreon note. For those of you that are on Patreon, we are moving to Tuesdays for the Patreon live stream, and I'll be having a link sent out for that very, very shortly. I'm doing that. I wanted to move it off Sunday. Had to move it off Sunday. So there we go. Hey, TwinCam7, greetings. Hello. Welcome aboard. Everybody check your baggage. Make sure that your seat trays are in their upright and locked position. How's it going there? Hey, TwinCam7. Awesome. Good to see you. We're going to have fun. Self-control? No way. Not a chance. No self-control. Hey, Dave Fletcher's here. Greetings. We're having a Friday night. I was tempted to grab some beers. So I don't have beers. In fact, the drink of choice tonight is a lovely sparkling water. Yummy. There we go. Yeah, beer hits overrated. Okay, self-control is overrated. Self-control is overrated too. I would agree. All right. So for those of you that are on Patreon, we'll be doing our Patreon-only live stream. We're going to be moving to Tuesdays. I'll have the time sent out there, and we'll go from there. In fact, we'll see how it goes. Wonderfest is it's a weekend event, so Friday and Saturdays are usually pretty active. This guy's always late. We need some painting, damn it. I know, right? Exactly. Well, the last time you used far too many exclamation points. Oh, did you get booted, Wes? Did it boot you? Oh, it's got some rum and some punch. Oh my gosh. You know, I was thinking rum. When I get back to a mixed cocktail, I've had an official Mai Tai on the beach there in Waikiki at House Without a Key, who claims to have been the originator of the Mai Tai recipe, and that is several rums with a beautiful, at that place, fresh squeezed juice, which is amazing. So that sounds really good. You have Jon Snow curled up on your lap? Oh, excellent. Hey, great. I had the door open for the cats, but it was getting close to dinner time, so they had no interest whatsoever here. So, yeah. Oh, you think you freaked Rhonda out? Okay, well, that's as bad as a security breach, right? Oh, no, you missed them now. Yeah. Awesome. Alrighty, so for those of you that were on the Patreon live stream, take a look at this. We've got some. I did kind of a let's look at all the crap that I have not finished yet. So and it's a lot, and so this is one of them. This gorgeous beauty right here. Flip on the old camera. This started as an acrylic painting, pretty good size too. I'm gonna move my camera out a little bit. There we go. Good size painting. I started this one as acrylic. Wow, before the move. This is probably 2017 or 2018 when I first started it. Nothing freaks Rhonda out. I will say she has seen it all. Not much has phased Rhonda. Can confirm. Anyway, so I in the interest of pulling out unfinished models, unfinished model. I have unfinished models of this too. Don't get me started on the models. I pulled out this painting. There's a few others that are in the stack. I went through a bunch of them, but it is the 60th anniversary of the Star Trek So I was hoping to maybe get a few of these in, and I have not done sort of a tighter, high end, highly polished Trek bit. So hopefully from there. Hey, Mediocre's here. About an hour away from Louisville. Awesome. Well, drive safe. And when you get there, drink recklessly, okay? Make sure you drink recklessly and give everybody a hello from us. But, hey, I'm glad to see you're able to make it. I'm bummed. I really would have liked to have gone. I'm not going to lie. I'm moving this back over. I'm not going to lie. I really... what do you do? Yeah, it's just the way it is. But I'm not going to be bummed about it. Everybody that's going to be there is going to have a good time. So, and you, and Mediocre, you have a good time too. Absolutely. But, yeah, so I've got a bunch of these that are milling about the office here. Yeah, got one over there too. And the Star Trek one. And they're all behind me. I got some Star Wars down beneath me too. And then I have this fine lady too. So speaking of Wonderfest, this gal has came along about a year ago. I was talking about how I wanted to finish this one, and of course, she's still left without any hands, but she's still screaming like, "I need paint! I need paint! I need paint! Give me paint!" Anyway, it goes well with the blue. I think she's gonna need a painted background too. So yeah, that's for the benefit of Wonderfest. Here's a Wonderfest model. There we go. That, of course, is the diva from Fifth Element. Yay! Bill Weiger, I believe. That was one of his, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Got to do a Wrath of Khan. Dave, I have my Wrath of Khan shots picked out. Although I can't decide between something that has pew-pew space battle stuff going on or some of the beautiful Mutara Nebula shots, which, oh my gosh, it's probably going to be Mutara Nebula. Probably, but maybe we'll have a couple others. I don't know. Maybe we'll have room for others. Anyhow, yeah. So, also not yet on the list. I haven't done the original Enterprise. Like I don't think I've done a large painting of the original. NCC 1701. No bloody A, no bloody D, nobody. Yeah. So, that may have to be on the agenda as well. Let me find a secure place for Enterprise A here. And, yeah, so I also have, move this out of the way, just for the evening here today, since I am going to be working in oils. In fact, let me grab my canvas for today. Nope, I want it this way. There we go. This is the way I have spoken. Hang tight. Let me see if I can't get this on. Also, let me know if the sound is going okay. I am using my original setup again. So far, everything's been working okay. But, yeah. I'll give this a quick tie-up. I have a Wonderfest apron. Here we go. The fun is building. Aha! Yes, it was. It still is too. I look for, even if I don't go to Wonderfest, I look forward to seeing what happens there every year. I have amassed a rather large group of friends and casual acquaintances that I've now known for 20 years now. Wait, 26 years now. That's a long time. The Fonz loves the Enterprise. Yes, exactly. Oh, you received the painting this afternoon. Congrats. Oh, awesome. Great. I know that one took forever. So, yeah. Next, we need the exit, the exit prize. The Enterprise, and then the through the exit. Oh, that makes you want a Dollhouse Baked Goods apron. Oh, we should get some aprons. Yes, I know. We have so much Dollhouse Baked Goods stuff. I really want to. We were talking about getting some of that online this year. I would love to. Oh yeah, and cat alert. We got new cat. We have new kittens. New kitten alert. So get ready to be annoyed by that. Anyhow, all right. What do I have here? So, here, let me just knock this down here today. Let me show you. We are painting in oils today, right? You want a painting of the second prize? Well, which one's the second prize, right? Well, we'll get Tasty Whale on here. We'll start up the discussion on Star Trek trivia again, right? Oh yeah, the Discord this week. They came to the right place. We'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, let me get this out of the way. So I have all right. So we're doing oil paints today, everybody. I mostly use Gamblin oils, but I also have a variety, if you will. So I kind of laid out a full palette here, just because I sort of know what direction I'm going to go in for the painting, but I don't. So it's kind of the that's always the. I'm going to move this back up here a little bit. So it's a big question. Loosely have an idea. Here we go. Got some titanium white. Got some cat hair, apparently. The hazards of a basement studio and a house full of cats. There we go. I got my reds today. I'm going with a cadmium red light plus a quinacridone magenta. And then I get into my oranges, basic oranges, earth tones. A little bit of burnt umber, raw sienna, and yellow ochre. I have two yellows here. This is kind of a pale yellow plus a cadmium yellow medium hue. And for my blues, I've got phthalo and ultramarine blue. I did find some Payne's Gray. I'm going to be using that today. And the special star is on the end, and you cannot see it, this Torrid Gray. I'll try to remember to get a photo of these for everybody. So I am also going to, since it is oil painting, I'm going to be using this Liquin is my medium. I'll have some of that on hand. And, you know, if you are using oil paints at your home, make sure you got some ventilation. Not a bad idea. The oil paint itself is not toxic. It is. Usually it's the mediums and the thinners. So there we go. How about an ISS Enterprise? Ooh. So, yeah, the smaller models that I have of the Enterprise, the 1/1000th scale polar lights kit, they come with decals for the ISS Enterprise. I could build I could actually build an ISS Enterprise. Twin Camp says, I need some decent rum. We have bushels of mint growing here. Oh, yeah. Yum. Yes, you do. You need a good supply of it, too. So make sure they're not skimping. All right, I'm just going to add some of this out here. I just keep it kind of in a container, just for fun. I'm kind of learning as I'm going. But to get the sketch going, I'm going to take some of my... there we go. Some of this... I need a round brush. Need... since we're, of course, for the benefit of those who don't use oil paint, you thin it out with some thinner. Odorless mineral spirits is in this one. You can also use terpenoid. Enjoying this one quite a bit. So, just going to kind of get a thin down mixture here of the Payne's Gray. Going to thin it a bunch down. Touch of raw umber. So this first stage, I kind of want to get a drawing, if you will, a drawing of the of what I'm going to paint. So there we go. I'm going to hand that out of here. So, oh wow, Trader Vic's. There we go, Trader Vic's. Yes, I keep forgetting. I can't see that one. All right, so let's switch it on up over here, and I will head on over to the art view. Whoa, okay. So I want to make sure we can see the whole thing. And let me just do a quick move here. There we go. Yeah, there we are. All right. Cool. So I got a 16 by 20 inch. Gosh, that's even not. It's still not. There we go. Drives me nuts. There we go. The angle's a little harsh. I lost some of my componentry last week. So yeah, we're working with the best we can do, right? So let's see. I wanted to do sort of a sci-fi theme, if you will, and I had some things in mind. You can't buy mineral spirits in California. Oh, that's right. So there's you can get terpenoid though, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? I can't remember. That's highly annoying. So I'm just gonna kind of make some marks here. getting some space, getting some space for my space. Now, I know I'm key. If you're annoyed at Star Trek, forgive me. I'm gonna be Star Trek like here, but not. Yeah, I'm not gonna harp too much on it. The goal here is to build something that looks vaguely Star Trek-y, and I'm gonna work on some fun stuff. So I'm gonna get the basic shapes here. There we go. Yep. You have to drive to Arizona or Nevada to buy it. That to me seems okay. Yeah. See, that's a little annoying. I understand the need to try to prevent people from like getting cancer, obviously, but I find that annoying. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get some pieces in here. Austrian rum. Strohs spiced and hype. Yeah, Austrian rum Strohs. Now that is one from we used to do Strohs quite frequently. My roommates and I. I haven't done a lot of beer here in the PA area, but I will say the Line and Kugel's brand has been quite good. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna get some. I'm hopeful. I can pull this stuff together. Probably can. We're just gonna. I'm making marks. Never annoyed at Trek. I know you're not. I know you're not. But I'm also trying to. I'm also trying to use this to sort of queue up some. Hang on a second here. I also kind of want to use it to queue up some hot and fancy spaced action. So I had a detail up here I wanted to work on. I don't quite have it. I'm just going to make a quick adjustment. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want that to be too... Okay, yeah, there we go. I want that to be out there. I want that to be out there. So bear with me. Yeah, I just had to work on that. Anyway. So, all right, back to it. Haha, mixing up some more paint as I go. And the fumes are flying. Hello. This is why they don't let you buy mineral spirits in California anymore. The fumes are fuming. No. All right. Here we go. So I was thinking I would have sort of a how far do I want to go on the bottom here? I think I want this to be sort of I made my ship too big, if you can believe it, so I don't know if I can pull this off the way I was wanting to anyway, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it, and we're not gonna be concerned. Right? So yeah. I might I don't think I'm gonna I think this is gonna be all space down below here. I don't think I'm gonna do what I was thinking of. I think this is gonna be all space. And if I do anything, it'll be kind of a thing out here. What could I do out there? That would be... Yeah, okay. All right. Yes, he says. I think I know where I'm going to go with this now. All right, I need to take this up to the next level, so we're going to add a little bit more to the board, and I'm also going to get a bigger brush. Hang tight while I work this. There we go. And I'm gonna block in some. I'm blocking some dark here. So let me just do this right now. I want this side of the ship to be very dark. There's going to be bright coming out of this side, and see, I didn't mean to do that. All right, here we go. I had a thought about doing sort of a warp drive effect, but I don't think I've got. I haven't sorted out how I wanted to do that, so I'm not going to do that. But I want to vignette the borders. A little bit Payne's Gray. Vignette this down here. This is kind of the prep part. So these paintings, if you've never watched these before, they kind of start a little rough, and you rescue them. That's the way it goes. Every painting's a rescue. Trust me. And they'll confirm it. Everybody here will confirm it. Ba, 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 ba. This is where we start our happy accidents. Alright. I would like, and a little bit of this. There we go. And I'm just gonna, I got that a little too dark, so I'm gonna try to work this part out. I need a better way to do this. Yep, yep. Originally, whoa, hello, come back here. There, yeah. Went a little crazy on me there. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna bring it on back just a bit. A little bit under there. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cool. So basically, I'm trying to do a quick underpainting. Is what's happening here, and it is quick. It's as quick as it gets. All right. Boom. Okay, so yeah, so if I turn it this way, you'll see. Yeah, it's just kind of a mess. That's all right. Won't take too long before this stuff flashes off, and we'll be able to kind of get rolling with some actual colors. And I'm hoping that by using this Payne's Gray, yeah, I think we'll be okay. All right, there we are. Although this is definitely this definitely in here all is like just no, it doesn't. I'll refine that as we go. Mud trek into the LA River. Woohoo! Yeah. There we go. Let's see if I can pop this on. Up. I left my head in San Francisco. There we go. There we are. All right, yeah, so it's, it's going to be a little messy for now. But now I'm hoping that I can kind of, let's see, what do we want to do? I had a monitor back behind me that I was using. I was going to use that for reference, and it's like just gone. Said nope. Monitor said nope. Oh well. We're just going to have to, we'll work it by ear. All right, how do I want to work this? I don't want that to be out there. I want a little bit of... Nope. I'm sort of... taking... It's just a towel right now, and I'm kind of just wanting to work into a... There we go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Just doing it. Just doing it. Like I said, happy accidents, right? Yes. All right. Looking for a couple of different brushes. How am I going to tackle this? I don't know. I think getting in the darks would probably be a good way to go. All right. I'm gonna work up some. I'm gonna work up some paint. Thank you all for joining me tonight. We are working on a space painting. Yes. Got my old palette here, and I am gonna work on some of that. I'm mixing up a dark that I want to use just to sort of while this is setting up, so I can define some shapes. So I am gonna do this. Mix up a little bit of the same burnt umber I used, although this time I'm actually, instead of using the Payne's Gray, I'm actually going straight with some ultramarine. I used a little bit of Payne's Gray. I could really neutral this out with a touch of magenta. A little bit more magenta. There we go. Sorry, I know I don't have a very good, I don't have a palette cam, which is really unfortunate. I don't know. There we are. Okay. Hey, I think that's going to do it. Sweet. And move that one over there. Cool. For me, paint management. This is the stuff I still need to get faster at. So, there we go. Okay, and I believe I want a different brush than this. Yes. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go back with my round brush. Okay. Let's swing this on back over to the art view here. I'm going to see if I can tighten up the design a little bit before I go too far. So I want kind of a, I'm going to move the microphone back over so you can actually hear me. There we are. Cool. Yeah, this is not a technical exercise. As you can see, I'm just sort of sitting here with my arm, so it's in theory I would have like a whole drawing underneath this, which is kind of how I did the other when I showed the paintings before. You know, working off of a drawing actually is probably the way to go. But I don't even really have the ship design. I have sort of a general idea of the shape that I want to accomplish here. So I'm going to work in some work this on in, and let's see, technically front would be up there. There we go. Yeah, that's it. So it's yeah, we're gonna have it's a beast. It's a beast. Actually, I really didn't want anything, and I wanted to do something. I wanted a fun effect here in the middle, so I'm going to try to get that out of there. Yeah, there we go. And that's the navigational deflector area, right? So that's where special effects and lighting go. Very important. So get the rest of the body here, and work this on out. There we go. And this one's got a cleave of detail right down the middle here. Let's pull in the camera, shall we? There we go. Yeah. Cool. I'm probably going, let's see, I think I can get in the weeds here, folks, so bear with me if I just sort of sort out where I want to go with this bad boy. But the sort of goal was what would happen if John Berkey designed the Enterprise, right? That's where I'm going with this. Now, John Berkey painted the Enterprise, but what he was doing was painting the design that had been come up with by a few people actually. A lot of people had their hands in on that design. So, but he didn't actually design it. I still think he. No, it was Mike Miner that did some work on it before Berkey ever got into the act. And honestly, the only reason Berkey did it, I think it was just for the movie poster. I think that's what they hit him up for. But yeah, we'll get this thing out here. All right. When I get this to a point, I'm going to ditch it and work on the space around it and get some of that light in. That's where we're going to go next with this beastie, if you will. Let's get this on there. There we go. I didn't want to go too close to the edge, and I'm going too close to the edge. Look at that. Yeah. I'm too close to the edge. Too close to the edge. That's all right. We're gonna work with it, folks. All right. I had a couple of things, sort of like like I said, sort of like the what happens if John Berkey was the one that designed the Enterprise. And the other one was, kind of taking a sort of Harley Earl approach to the design details, which you can't see here because it's just a muddy mess. And this is the part where it starts to freak out people like myself that really would normally go for sort of the technical. Oh yeah, I mean, it is a little distorted. It's actually, that's closer to it. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to leave it too distorted for everybody. Anyhow, let's just check that out. Haha. Where is it going? Yeah, so I kind of take a couple of different angles to the whole standard Enterprise shape, right? Give it a little flair. All right, let's bring it back out here just a bit. And I'm gonna use this same piece. I do want some of this out for the top corner. Yeah, it's still a little wet back there. I don't know if I can actually start this on there yet, but we'll find out. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the nice thing is, this will all work out nicely. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to leave a little bit of a halo around my ship for a moment here, because I don't want that to be too. I don't want that to get lost. I want the ship to get lost. I don't want the ship to get lost in space. There we go. I'm being a little dainty with this brush here, and that's usually a sign where I'm struggling with the shape and where I want to go next. So I need to just buck up and do it. But that's okay. We will be. And I debated having some tower stuff on it, but we're kind of getting it from a weird angle down here, so that wouldn't help us too much, really. All right, bum bum bum. Hang tight, folks. I need to bump my monitor. 2 seconds. It's behind me. I didn't realize it was gonna fall asleep. So there we go. Come on, wake up. There we go. Roll. Ooh. Very cool. Breaking some balloons. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, I actually have a monitor behind the on another computer behind all of this. And I was kind of using it for color reference. Maybe not the same colors I'm going to use here, but I was going to do it anyway. I was going to work on it. Yeah, it's okay. We'll just see how it goes. There we are. All right. The Beast. All right. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday evening, by the way. Oh. I'm happy accidenting here is what I'm trying to do. There's manifesting fun shapes in space, right? Also, just trying to get some paint down so I don't see the canvas anymore, but that's okay. All right. Okay. Neat. I need to move some paint on the board. Cool. All right. So, all right, some board management here. There. Right. At some point, I'll have a better setup where you can actually see all the different things I'm going to do. It's not going to happen on this week. Okay. Alrighty. Now we get daring, right? Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. All right, need a little bit of, a little dirt there. I need to do sort of a boop, a little background blue action. I need some blues. I'm going to pull this one over here. Working on, see, there we go. He did it again. I'm just going to work up some colors. So let me just leave the camera on there for just a moment. Anyhow. That. With a slightly darker variation right there and a little bit of I'm just preparing a couple of variations of this blue here, so I have something to kind of work with. I want the blue. I also want, oh boy, on the other side. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. Maybe I'll just start with that one first, and then work my way into the middle regions here a little bit. There's actually going to be sort of a greenish tone that I need right in the middle. Actually, let me push it with that. I'm just exploring. I have not planned this out. I just have some ideas, so we're just gonna, like I said, it's gonna bear with me. A lot of times, a painting like the one that I work on, like say today, is something that I would I might turn into a more finished piece if I like the subject, like kind of where the colors are going. You know, that way I will often just work that in. Okay, got my green there. I think I'm going to work those first, and then see if I can't. I'm kind of working the background is what I'm kind of trying to go for here. I know it's a very strange combo, but let's start with that. Ba-da-boom. Let me just see what I come up with. All right. And do that. All right, I keep grabbing the camera. That's just not cool. A little touch of liquid. There's a method here. I think this is going to work out. I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% sure. Once I kind of get a feel for this, I have an idea of the direction I'm going in. I just need to find out if this technique is going to work or not. I think it will. There's going to be kind of a nebula. I want it to be sort of unclear if it's like a warp drive effect, or if it's actually something exploding or a nebula. I kind of want it to be a little. We'll see. It's not because it's unclear in my mind. I want it to look like, oh, that's a nebula. Wait a second, that might not be. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna do a little funkiness here. Whoa, come back here. A little too dark. And the green may be a mistake. I don't know. I'm just going to try it anyway. We're going to find out. I want the blue as much as I can up here. But I just don't... I wouldn't want to get in a situation... I don't want to paint just black for space. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. And thank you if you've never joined me on the stream before and this is your first time, welcome aboard. Yeah, a lot of this is experimental, and I just it's the have fun painting hour with happy accidents. Nice beginning to this. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of excited myself. I want there to be kind of a, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If I can pull it off, that would be great. If I can pull off what I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be so cool. We can only hope. Yeah. All right, and then yeah, because then this comes in and becomes a nice. And we're gonna get a nice backdrop for stars. That's the other part. I don't want it to go too dark too fast. My tendency has always kind of been too dark too fast, right? It's easy to do, especially when you're dealing with space and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna try to avoid that. Don't go too far with it. Don't go too far. There. And just hints of stuff. Hints of... it's too bright. Too much. Too much. I'm going to have to play that down a bit. Yeah, it went too much. Okay. Well, we can do that again, too. All right. Where do I want to go next? The green and the orange and magenta. Okay. Oh, this is gonna get nuts. I'm gonna swap brushes. Get a completely different one here. Oh, nice. I've got a filbert that I apparently didn't actually clean properly. Hey, Mark Sharpish. Hey, there we go. Greetings from Oregon City, Oregon. Well, hello, Oregon City, Oregon. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining. Welcome aboard. We're working on some space paintings. Yes. Monitoring, but won't be chatting. Well, no problem. You are welcome to hang out with all of us. Cheers. Yeah. It's okay. Sometimes I get less chatty as well. Even me. Oh, wow. I've just completely... I love actually having a rag in my hand. It's supposed to prevent me from getting paint on myself. Nope. Not even close. Not even. All right. New rag. Ah, there we go. Okay. I am again... I should probably just swap back to this. I'm going to take a moment and do a little cleanup here. Greetings from my spacecraft's basement. Yeah, exactly. We have a basement here. We have a basement. Oh, what was the line? Don't fight in a basement, right? Number one, it's a basement. No. Alrighty. This one though. Hang on. I can't have any of this green or blue here when I get to the next part because it's going to be crazy. I have an opportunity here just to mix my colors. So I'm going to do it. There we go. I'm going to blast in with a little bit of that. Some red. And I want to see if I can't. There we go. There was a touch of blue in there, which is going to neutralize it slightly. Perfect. Tone is a little lighter than what I had before. It's exactly where I wanted it to be. All right. Okay, folks, this is where we're going to find out if I'm crazy or not. Answer to be found. All right. He's nuts. Certifiable. Alrighty. Man. The tricky part for this is going to be not to mix my stuff. Ah, gosh darn it. Hang on. It's my old machine in the background that I'm it keeps shutting off on me. It's driving me nuts. I keep wanting to look at it. Hey, we are all mad here. We are indeed. The madness takes its toll. All right, trying not to recontaminate, but I'm gonna get these in and around here. Okay, this is gonna work. I feel like this stands a chance of working. I'm gonna need more of this paint though. There we go. Yeah, hello. Okay. I am more confident this is gonna work. Let's put it that way. All right, I need more of this. I need more of this damn paint. Hang tight. Ah. Bear with me. Bear with me. A little bit of that. There we go. I'm tempted to just go straight in with the knives, but I'm not going to do that kind of painting tonight. No. Right. A little touch of that. All right. Don't go back over it, Chris. That's the danger. There we go. And not me. My mom had me tested. Yep, that's right. We won't talk about the tests. My test came out just fine. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm getting some contamination on here. So, I don't think I want to do that any further. Since I am contaminated, though, this will give me a chance to bring some of this in. And like that. So we're going to get some skips. And it's going to interact just a bit. So we'll have some slipstream action is what we've got going on. I need more of that yellow back. I am having a moment with my orange. All right, here we go. Sorry, yeah, I keep having to. I keep mixing some more of my color because I keep running out. Uh, Student grade paint, one thing. Yeah. This is where you're gonna find. This is where they'll fail on you, just like that. Okay, that's what I need to back. There we go. So the doctor said, I swear. We believe you. I promise. All right. Yeah. Just working it. Working the problem. When I establish the background, it's going to help me decide how to render the ship. So there we go. That's still, like, for instance, I know for a fact, right, that I'm going to have some. This is very likely going to be. I can do it right now since I've got it. Yeah, we're very likely going to have some of this action going on here because, you know, look at the light that's happening, right? So yeah. Especially if this is like a very reflective enterprise. I don't know yet what my treatment's going to be of it, but we're gonna go ahead and work with it anyway. Oh. Ah! We'll get some smudge work in. Yeah. And then just kind of define it as we go. Very important. But I don't think that's the only color. I think that we needs a little extra in that department. Yeah, that's what we needed. Yeah, a little bit of that action. Whoop. No. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, there we are. We're okay. So a chromed out lowrider enterprise. Yeah, exactly. There was embrace the smudge. We are embracing the smudge. We're working for the happy accidents here is what we're doing. Yeah, we are. I've actually seen a few really cool renditions of the Enterprise that were like very 1950s Cadillac, right? Which is very, very cool on its own. I honestly. I'm gonna do one of those. Get a little bit of that in there. I don't want that. That's too much. Too much of that. Yeah. Get back out. Get back out of there. Too late. Too late. I can't do it, sir. It's gone. Come on. That's too. If I do that, I'm gonna ruin this thing. I swear. Oh no. All right, let's try this. There we go. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna have plenty of room here for yeah, for some of those. Anyhow, yay! I'm gonna grab a round brush. I'm gonna work a little different angle here for the middle of this star thing, whatever this explosion is. Oh, that's just way too. Yeah, it's never gonna. That's never gonna go. Needs some more white. Yeah, there we are. Remember, happy accidents, everybody. We're gonna be happy accidenting this. And if it doesn't work out, then that means everybody's got a drink, right? So it's like a drinking game. Control Z undo. Never. There's no undo. We are not gonna do that. No, not in the slightest. We can't. We won't be. Crap, now the song Low Rider. Low Rider. Oh no! Does that mean I'm gonna actually get like some kind of a takedown now? Because I actually sang a riff. Oh no, I don't want that in there. No, I don't want any of that. Too much of that. Too much of that. No, we won't be having any of that. There we are. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of. Yeah, I'm sort of work. I don't know where I'm going with this now. Ah, it's all right. We'll work it out. We'll work it out, right? We'll work it out. I like how the motion blurry effects so far. Thank you. Yeah, me too. I was hoping that it would kind of come in like this, but this crazy spectral explosion. I keeping it's like don't cross the streams, Vinkman. I crossed the streams. Oh no, I didn't want to cross the streams. Yeah, I didn't want to cross the oranges into the blues because that's where you start getting unintentional gray, unintentional grays of sorts. So yeah, nice explosion. Thank you. Thank you for the explosion. Thank you for the explosion. And that's actually my webcam there is capturing it quite well. There's quite a lot of color to it. I think there's probably not as much as what that camera's capturing. It's probably closer to what you're seeing color wise on this one. Yeah, but still, yeah, indeed. There we go. There we go. All right, folks. I need to I need to run and take a quick break. So don't go away. I'm going to leave you here briefly. Stuff all over my hands, and I will be right back. It'll literally be like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes or so. Stick around, and we will continue with. Where's my be right back? We will continue with Star Trek paintings. There we go. Move this back over. There we go. All right. Don't go away. See you in a few. Oh, I need some music. There we go. I need like background music, right? You guys let me know if this is too loud. Oh, I did see the boom. The big bada boom. Ooh. All right, I gotta run and be right back. I'll be right back. everybody. Okay, we are back. Greetings, everybody. I hope the music wasn't too loud. Bum, ba, bum, bum. There we go. I'm going to turn that on down here. Thank you for joining me. I am Christopher Dahl, Space Art by Christopher Dahl. We're here every Friday. We're a little later than usual this week. We're saying hi to everybody at Wonderfest. So if you are Wonderfest right now and the parties are just beginning, give us a shout out and say hi. I wish I was there with you. Yeah, so chat. The the big gigantic boom boom down in Florida. Yeah. Oh boy. That's cool. Oh, it's nice. Thank you. Awesome. I will see how this works. I've tried a couple of songs since we've been doing this on YouTube, and sometimes they get snagged. So I'm just going to let this run. There's a very good chance that in the replay I'll have to yank it out, though. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. Little Andrew Allen Orchestra here, right? All right, there we go. Okay, so how very, very strange. My replay is really slow here on this. Hang on. Here we go. I'm gonna try to just redo this and then hit that. All right, there. I'm just resetting my phone was that I'm actually using here. There we go. All right. So, well, where am I gonna go with this next? Okay, I can tell already that I got a little too much paint on some of this, so I'm not going to use that brush for it. Let me see if I can't get in here and work some of this up just a bit. If I don't smooth some of this stuff out, I'm going to have problems. So I'm just going to kind of nicen this up. There we go. Couple of these. Paying attention to the direction of the force. The force was strong with this one. All right, there we go. I feel like I need to go a little darker with my red here. So I'm gonna there's not red, the orange. This area in here, some of these need a little bit more. Some of this needs a little more help. Is what it needs. There we go. Do that. And a little bit of yellow again. I'm going through a ton of this yellow. But that just could be my skill level with the paint. I don't think so. Yeah, right. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try this now. Let's see, a little bit darker. Yeah, it's kind of. I needed this color in the mix, a little darker. Otherwise, it was gonna be too. Yeah, I needed this. I needed an extra layer of yellow to go through the middle there. Hey, Wes says, ooh, maybe you could have the Enterprise towing a flying saucer with towing a cow with the recursive, just hauling these guys out of here before they cause more trouble. Is that kind of what you're thinking? Yes. This red up here before it gets into the blue. There we go. A little bit of that. I'm just popping color all over the place. Just don't mind me. I'm matching zingy things. That's the technical term, the zingy things. I make up so much crap as I'm talking about this stuff. And it's not just on the live stream. I do this myself too. So yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah. Twin Cam will confirm that yes, we frequently make up the names, just silly names of whatever we have to be around, and I'm guilty of this. I can't believe no one's ever made a space police TV show. You know, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's funny. It's funny you say that, Wes. I was watching some of St. Harlan Ellison. St. Harlan. His contention at the time, it was an interview back around, oh gosh, I don't know, it was probably back in the 70s. Harlan Ellison's contention was like all these science fiction shows are all they're all police shows at heart, right? I don't even think he pulled up the Lieutenant as one, which is the show that Gene Roddenberry worked on before Star Trek. I guess technically Klaatu is a space cop. Klaatu is a space cop. Blade Runner, yep, very for sure. Oh, who did you? I missed your comment. It takes you back to the Jim Cullen jazz band playing. Yeah, thank you. We've I used to play this album quite a bit when I was on Twitch. I really like this. I really like their take on this. It's pretty cool. The trick, of course, is to listen carefully and go, all right, what's the show from, right? All right, I'm just sort of wanting to work out bits of that. Yeah. Space Rangers, that's right. Space Rangers was there. Yep. So they're not police, but I would even so maybe more military. The C-57D, Forbidden Planet, right? I guess they were kind of more like Star Trek, where they were military, not so much not so much the other way around, right? This one's bothering me. Okay. Need a little bit of the effect out in front here. Like that. There we go. I've been told I'm a space cadet. Yeah. Me too. Are you kidding? It was brutal being like the one kid in a Catholic school in Michigan that was loved to draw spaceships, right? Jesus. In the 80s? Yeah, that was great. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm deliberating a little too much over this side of things. I need it to be a little less. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to see beat cops pulling over aliens. Oh wait, well there we go. There was a show. Alien Nation. I forgot about that one. In fact, that was a movie, right? That was a movie first before it was for the TV show. And Mandy Patinkin, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe that was the case. Mandy Patinkin. Yeah. Oh, this makes it look way hotter color-wise than it actually is. Holy crap! Oh, I like the painting I'm seeing on the TV screen versus the actual one. So yeah, this is. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, it wasn't in space. Okay, gotcha. That's right. It was not. It's true. It was not in space. In space. Okay. I'm gonna do. I'm just like a little. I'm gonna mix up a little paint. We're gonna get in. We're gonna get in a little close. We're gonna get in a little close here. I think. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need a smaller brush to do this. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. All right, folks. I'm gonna get into some detailing in here. Let me bring this on in. We're gonna get into this ship a bit. Get into the ship. Yeah, same with Blade Runner, right? It was absolutely not on. Yeah, not in space at all. It was the. Unless you count C-beams glistening on the so forth and so on. Yeah. Boop. I watch C-beams. I'm feeling a Blade Runner rewatch coming on here pretty soon, right? Closest thing I've seen to the cops is Cowboy Bebop with the flashing red, white, and blue. Oh yeah, they were, they played it full up, right? That was kind of part of their shtick on Cowboy Bebop was the sort of police organizations. I'm a Star Trek fan of a certain age when I feel like the navigational deflectors, yeah, should all be bluish, blue toned, especially when they're hot, you know, when they're doing their thing. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers. I've not seen that, Mark. I'm not familiar with that. I've heard of it. I've not seen it. So yeah, that would be the one for sure. Just trying to add some detail effects here a little bit. There we go. Hello. Jet was a former detective who went solo. Right, that's right. Jet was. Gonna brighten this. Just gonna brighten this action up right here. We are fully practicing the can't have a you can't have warmth without the cool colors. So we're gonna do all the above. There we go. Ooh, that's hot. The classic space western, complete with voiceover. That sounded a little bit like Clint Eastwood. Yeah, perfect. Also escaping all sorts of licensing issues. You know, about that, if it turns out that I get chased down by Paramount for this, I think that would actually be a good thing. I'm okay, generally speaking, with getting a cease and desist order. It means I'm doing something right. Right? Oh, yeah. We're gonna get some action going here up the front of the ship. There we go. Uh-oh, dropped a thing. A little too much happiness action on there, I'm afraid. Oh boy, a bunch there too. Wow, that was white. Oh, that was a mistake. That's all right. We'll get in there. We'll get in there and do the thing, right? We're gonna get in there and do the thing. There we go. The blue and white in relation to the deflector dish looks like they are together. Yeah, I will work on the separation. Okay, I just have to get the I need to get the effect in here and then I will work on delineating the stuff here. I also have a lot of definition out on the ship part itself, but I want these colors in here. So that it starts making it feel like it's all in the same place. Yeah. There we go. Hot spaceship action is what I'm thinking here, right? Oh, wow, that was the wrong direction to go. I need to go this way. There we go. All right, cool. And then this way. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, but we're getting there slowly, but we're getting there. And yeah, it's the chrome effect, right? Yeah. Who mentioned that earlier? Yeah. Sorry. There's totally the chrome effect going on. Oh yeah. And if I render it dark enough, I want to get some lights in. Some actual like maybe do this in this sort of motion picture-ish darks and lights. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, we'll see where it takes us, right? I need this one. I think. That was kind of weird, but that's okay. We will get this. We will get there together. We will get there together. Yeah. It feels here. Let me see if I can't pull this back out. I keep talking. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit more like the proportions. It becomes like you're sculpting the shapes out of the colors, and that's where it becomes kind of fun to me, right? All right, so now we're gonna go in on the Torrid Gray. I didn't discuss Torrid Gray with this crew. It was the folks in my Patreon. Torrid Gray. Actually, I think under here, I've got to cut that back. I don't think I have this here. Anyway, Torrid Gray. What's Torrid Gray? Torrid Gray is a really cool color. Oh, look at that. That's really fun. I got a detail. Ha-ha! I'll get there in a second. I'm just zoning out for a moment while I get the bits in there. Torrid Gray is a paint color. Yeah, there it is. It's this weird, I don't know how you would call it. It's what you get when you mix all of your paint from a paint manufacturer into a single paint tube and just squish it out into a product. And they did it on purpose. They do it every year. They clean out their, this is Gamblin out of Oregon. They clean out all of their filter equipment, all the extra pigment and everything, and instead of tossing it into a landfill, they turn it into a gray paint. It's really cool. It tends to be kind of a greenish tone, which is actually going to work out really well for what I'm trying to do here, because it neutralizes nicely, and it does actually, like, I'm going to try to bring some of the heat of these colors down using this Torrid Gray. And as I pick up the colors, it's gonna work kind of with those, I believe. Anyway, it's really cool. I think it's oh, gotta run. Hey, thanks for sticking around tonight. I really appreciate it. Gotta eat. Yes, congratulations. It was fun having you here tonight. Have a great evening. Hope to catch you next time. I'll post the final. So don't miss out. Thanks for joining. Seriously. I almost have to go a little darker on that side, don't I? Yes. Oh, I know what I... Okay, so I got it. I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know. Yeah. Okay. I got the idea now. I'm gonna try to get some definition here in the warp drive engines, because they're the ones that are sitting out here doing all the hard work. Okay. Technically speaking, this would be getting a little bit of this orange effect under here, so I'm going to try to bring that on in. There we go. Yeah, that's actually going to work out better. I'd like to see you do the Battle of Wolf 359. Oh, the whole battle? Oh, badass. All right. The Battle of Wolf 359. Okay, Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I could be talked into that. I could be talked into that. Seriously. Speak up in the chat. Would any of you like to see Christopher Dahl do a big Wolf 359 battle scene? I could do it in a large format painting. I could do a I could do it in a on a big canvas, right? I might be up for that. I might be, yeah, I think I could be talked into that. That'd be cool. I haven't done, first off, I haven't done a lot of space battles recently, so that would be kind of cool. For one. I do think that would be a lot of fun. And I haven't really done a lot of next-gen paintings. I did find some. I found some next-gen paintings that I did do for a lovely client of mine back in Washington State. That was very cool. Oh wait, that was a different client. Still lovely, but not the same one I was thinking of. Never mind. I got my clients mixed up. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Now this is just gonna have to do something like that. I'm just gonna have to have some white in, because these are gonna have to be, these are gonna be effects, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, so I want the white on there. Is what I want. Now, years ago, I did a couple of big paintings that were sort of like big space battles, right? I kind of did them for my anniversary shows, is what I used to do. Yeah, there we go. And I haven't come back to that in a bit. There's a lot of, you know, I've actually been going through a lot of my some of my older paintings, and yeah, there's a lot of things I used to do that I haven't done, and I need to get back to doing them. So there we go. Let's put it that way. All right. Hello. This underside of the saucer, I've got to come back in with the blue side, and I don't want to touch my blues yet. I'm having too much fun with these. There we go. There we go. And of course, if any of you are there attending Wonderfest and you're still sober, drop me a line. Let me know what you think. Kidding. Of course you're still sober. Wonderfest has a great hotel. It's become part of the tradition, right? Is just the hotel itself is a character on its own, like its own spaceship. There we go. The engine's getting a little muddy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I'm going to try anyway, so we'll get it. Hey, Iridium's here. How you doing, Iridium? Good to see ya. Happy Friday night, Iridium. Hey, we are here. Hey, everybody, we are here on a Friday evening. Welcome aboard, and hey, check out the crazy painting. It's very colorful. Yeah, having a good time. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Also, for those, I mentioned it at the top of the hour. I do want to bring it up again. I'm going to set this down for just a second. Rescuing my hands. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on a Friday night here. We are coming to you for a late evening Wonderfest edition, and I have a couple of new things up in the store. There we go. I will direct you to the Space Art by Christopher Doll store. I'm rerunning a couple of prints. We're doing the second star to the right. There we go. Bingo. This beast right here. This is actually coming out to be a 12 by 18 inch print. It's a little smaller, but this is a glossy photo print. I have a canvas print of this one. There's the canvas print. There we go. Yeah, the canvas print. Yeah, 12 by 18 canvas print. It's a little smaller than the original. Same with the Exploring Strange New Worlds. And of course, I did mugs. We have the mug version, the mug attack. Woohoo! Anyhow, check that all out over on my store. Thank you all so much. Christopher-Doll.com will take you directly there. The stream is sponsored by me. Oh, that's right, Voyager. You got one of you got one of the nice prints, Iridium. That was I gotta tell you that. Oh gosh, I needed a thing. There we go. Yeah, when I first did that painting, I ran those prints on my Epson Crazy 11 color printer. Oh, we have mugs. Yes. So I have to tell you that print, I have seen the high-end G-clay prints that have been coming out. That one holds up very, very well. Holds up very well. Yeah, so mugs. I'm going to be doing this for just a short time, primarily probably for the next couple of weeks. I'll have those up, and then we'll change them out with a few others. There's going to be a few. It's the 15 ounce mug. I tried to do the regular small one, but it didn't look as good with the painting. So we're gonna go from there. Alrighty, I am gonna try to work the blue section under this side. Bear with me, folks. Here we go. Thank you all again for joining me this week. It is a pleasure, as always, to be out here with all of you. Here we go. Want a little bit of purple in this one. There we go. All right, I need some definition on this side. And then that side's going to be, yeah, okay, so that side's going to be up. And I got to darken around the rim there, and we should be good to go. Okay, yeah, that's how it's going to work. This, I see what in fact, I'm just going to do that right now. I'm going to mix up a little bit of my dark. I'm running out of space. Haha! Sorry, folks. I don't really have a palette cam. I'm very sorry I don't have a palette cam. Really. I wish that I did. I was hoping I could mix this up on the quick. Ah! Quicker than that, Chris! Quicker than that! Ah, damn. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now, the other thing, too, is I know, I spent all this time doing this stuff. Anyway. Sorry, I was just rapidly mixing away on a color, and I was hoping to get it done fast. Anyway, you'll see what I'm doing with it. We'll catch it. We'll catch it just a minute. Yeah. All right. I literally just want to paint over all of that. Come in right around here. This is going to be my cleanup phase, just on the edge here a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy doing this, but I do need this. Oh, the edge is bugging me. This shape out over here is just not working for me, but I will try to pull it back. There we go. Yeah. Ta-da-ta-ta, and then this gets darker out here. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to darken this edge, and this is where you get into a fight with your paint, darkening wet paint that's already out there. I might just have to pull it and go from there, but yeah, it's getting there. The way this is drawn, this isn't actually a flat. It looks like it's actually kind of like an egg shape, not a. Oh, that actually makes it cool if I do it that way. But unfortunately, it's taller like this. Yeah. Anyway. In theory, I should... Let me see if I can affect the shape. I'm getting bugged at the shape, but probably not for a good reason. It's probably just me being a... let's see. This would come right back. Yeah, there we go. That's where I can do it. Bear with me here, folks. Perfectionist at work. There we go. And then this guy has to come down there. Yep. There we go. That cleaned up the shape a bit. There we are. And we'll give it a little under the edge highlight there, just for good measure. I like it when these paintings get to a stage like this, because then it's sort of fun. There we go. Oh, I needed this back. Oh, up. Ellipses again. This actually needs to come out like that. There we go. That's better. And then this up here needs to be more. There we go. I'm just really desperately trying to get my shapes in here. There we are. I love this addition of all the different colors, though. It kind of makes it fun. So this side's a little bit more of the purple blues. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and then this one goes a little darker there. That's it. I'm just getting my darks and my lights in as There we go. Oh, that's just a hot starship is what that is right there. See, now I can start coming in and doing detail work. Ooh, that's the dangerous part. Yes. Now what's happening down here? Am I happy enough with this? I think so. There we go. Just trying to get my reds in there. Probably too many reds. I think that's a little too much. Too hot. Boom. Yeah, iridium's in. Iridium's in the house. This one kills me. I think I have cats at the door. I'm hip to that funky groove. That crazy. I love it. Oh, I see. I think there's cats outside my door. I'm pretty certain. Okay. Skywalker. I didn't play this one too often. I have I did the Star Trek one more. But this Andrew Allen also did a wonderful like, you know, kind of funk version of not just Nintendo, but like classic video games, right? Classic video games. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to make these look like they're hot engine bits. And it's weird because I'm using a lot of the same colors, so I'm hoping that it doesn't just read as the same. It'll actually have some fun to it. There we go. Fluke Sky, yeah. Fluke Skywalker? Flute Skywalker? There's a Skywalker in the mix. We won't have any of it. Okay. Oh, this is funky. This is all funky, isn't it? Damn it. Okay. Now I need... There we go. That's what it needed. Need a little bit of shadow there right by the neck. There we go. Just to give a little more of that definition. Okay. Perfect. Not perfect, but it is in good quantity. So I need this to be further defined as... There we go. This really is the least... I never would have expected the Star Wars theme to be played with this instrumentation. It's so funny. I love it. My blues out here are not quite where they were when I started, so I might need to restore some. That's cool. Oh, I just did the thing. I went in for the... Too bright. We'll see. Yeah, I think maybe connecting this up was a mistake. Or not connecting this up. Yeah, there we go. So maybe that was an error. We'll find out. That's okay. It's just paint. There we go. Got to get a little bit of that in there, a little bit of that going. A little bit of this purple action right along the edge. There we go. You kind of like it? Okay, thanks. Yeah, thank you. I'm kind of... I was on the fence. I haven't been able to tell. I think I like it. I think I do. I'm going to try to give this a little blue effect out here. It has a certain diggability. That's awesome. Giggity, 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 goo. Right? Sorry. Thank you. I'm having fun. You know, that's the cool part. I'm having a good time, and that's all that counts. Kind of like punching its way out of the Nexus from Generations. yeah, that's kind of where I wanted it, like something like that, exactly. Wanted to give it a little detail action. Let me bring that on in here. So I'm kind of getting into detailing a little bit. I'm going to bring it a little closer. As you can see, it's up close. It's still a little smudgy, but I'm hoping that as I go through it, we'll work out some cool details, right? Like I can come in here and do a thing. That's not bright enough. Not bright enough, kids. I'm just trying to make some marks that indicate, maybe hint a little bit that it's made of, like, you know, panels, right? We got a little panel line action going on here. And now you gotta go watch Generations. Actually, just watched it not too long ago. You've been filtering out all of our old Trek DVDs for Blu-rays. Yeah, we did the 13 on eBay. Perfect. Yeah, we've got the Blu-ray set as well. I've had the movie set for a long time. You know, I'm gonna get rid of one that I think this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's just do that for now. Cool. But yeah, I agree. I like the I like the option of just putting in the Blu-ray or the DVD. Either or. I'm actually pretty happy with them. You donated some DVDs to the library. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm feeling like this engine is kind of not. It's sort of working, but not kind of where I wanted it to. Let me see, what can I do with this? See if I can't do some things. Not bright enough, maybe. Giving a little, yeah, there we go. Paramount has gotten far too much of my money over the years. Yep. I agree, Wes. Same here. Absolutely the same here. We're just gonna play it. We're gonna play it my way for a while. Is the way I looked at it. I'm gonna write my own stuff. Oh, by the way, everybody, and this is the fun part, we're just going to see how long it takes before I get a cease and desist order for doing this. It wouldn't be my first cease and desist order. Let's put it this way. It'd be my first of those guys, though, that's for sure. Trying to brighten that up, get some detail on the old engine. Yeah, so I'm buying them all used, so they get no more. Yep, same here. I don't have the budget yet to start repurchasing my stuff, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. When budgets allow. But we already started in on some important ones, like, you know, Mars Attacks. That's a very important one to have. not a Star Trek one. Only if you had 5 million followers. Yeah, go get exactly. Yeah. Once that happens, I won't have a problem. Right. Only if I had 5 million. I should do the math on that. What kind of ad revenue do you bring down if you've got 5 million followers? I mean, I can't even imagine that. So someday, sure. Yeah, the market for space art is pretty saturated. There's You do not have Muzz attacks. It's actually running on YouTube under free with ads. Just FYI. It always pays to check the free with ads option on YouTube because they change that out every month, and they've had some really good ones. Some good sci-fi, if I may say so myself. There we go. Some of those people make millions per year. They do. Yep. I've been slowly adding the infrastructure to maybe do that. Like, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not counting on anything like that, right? Or free with no ads if you install the uBlock Origin. Scoundrels. This reminds me of the Ryan Church designs that he did for the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie. I don't know why. It's just starting to remind me of that, basically. I think I gotta be careful of how many more of those kinds of lines I add. Okay. I really have to get some brightness on this edge. There we go. Just to compete with all of this. In fact, I have to... I'm gonna need to do this with another brush. Where's my other brush? This one has some. There we go. Just to brighten that out there a bit. Okay, there we go. Damn, guys and ladies and everybody. All right. I am feeling like what I need here. Boom, 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 boom. for a little bit more realism and verisimilitude. Have to get at some window spaces. There we go. Just to give it a little hint of some detail. Pull this off. Do. Fusion. Oh my god, the drums of this is yeah, this album's great. My favorite part is you drop an album like this into a party, and then no one's gonna know what they're really listening to. Should have arranged a live to Wonderfest. I know, Umi. I know. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I know. I really, even the last time I was at Wonderfest, I thought about taking it and doing the live from the show. I looked into it, and the next time I go, I will absolutely do something like that. Thanks, Umi. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's very frustrating. I had actually purchased a table, not this year, but last year, and I couldn't do it. I would have had my own table in the main room. I blew it, but the year was not ideal. That's about the most I'm gonna say about that. It was not a good year. The year wasn't good. Yeah. So, for sure, it will happen. Let's put it that way. It will absolutely happen. They haven't seen the last of me yet. Maybe they have. Who knows? We'll see what this year brings. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna need me a little bit of window light color. Some of these are very silly indeed. Or at least a room of the broadcasting today. Yeah. Is that a threat? Yeah, it's a threat. Yeah. I will be there. I will be back there. It's for sure. In fact, I've chatted with the folks at Wonderfest about setting that up. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was not to be this year. I'm gonna definitely we're gonna window the shit out of this. Just to give it at least a hint of some life. Yeah, there we go. This may be the least successful of the ones that they did, but I don't know. I could just not be listening to it properly. I don't want a ton of these. Whoop. Yeah, we needed one of those out there, but not that bright. Not that bright, maybe. There we go. Maybe one down here. Running lights. The cat has removed itself from my lap, so I may move to the computer and view a space art in my tent. Hey, Danu, how you doing there tonight? Good to see you, pal. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I almost had cats down here. I almost did. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. Gonna give it a couple of those. So I'm on this kind of crazy, I don't know what it is, version of the Enterprise, or some Starfleet ship, some Star Trekky looking ship thing, right? We are doing okay. We're doing all right. I'm a little sad I couldn't go to Wonderfest. I'll be honest with you, but hey, you know, there we go. It's always next year, and but we have a very nice painting. Ha. I'm gonna do a couple of hero stars to get a few things in here. We're gonna put a few out in the wild, right? With some of the colors. And it's going to be, this one's a little more abstract, but that's okay. I like it. The reflections are amazing. Thank you. Don't feel too bad, Chris. None of us are at Wonderfest either. Yeah, right. Well, yeah. And to be clear, there are a lot that could not make it this year. I'm, you know, it was a thing I was hoping after the craziness of my move, I'd be able to do more regularly. There we go. This is now starting to take on more of an explosion, but that's all right. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna do its thing. And out here, maybe we have a couple. I'm gonna put a few out there. There we go. The economy being what it is right now, I'm kind of surprised it happened. Oh, yeah. Yeah, seriously, right? Yeah. Maybe we'll get beyond this. Okay, now I'm gonna see. I'm just happy to be off jury duty. Oh my gosh, were you on jury duty this week? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's a hassle, isn't it? I haven't had the pleasure in a long time, but yeah. Actually, the last time I was on jury duty, it was kind of funny. I wasn't even in the state. I'm like, I don't live in the state anymore. Don't stone me, but what I was wondering first. Oh, no, it's okay. It's all cool. It's all cool, Bob. So Wonderfest is it's a geeky convention, but it's specifically for the model building community. So people that build figure models. I think a lot of it started with with sort of horror figure modeling, and then spaceships became a part of it. So it's a really weird kind of niche within a niche. It's people that like sci-fi but also build models. It's kind of crazy, and it's really fun. A couple of weeks ago, PA, if you sit at a jury and get done, you go back to the pool. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So for me, wonderful. I mean, aside from the fact that it's a great weekend for people like me that love and those of us that loves building spaceship models and figure models, and getting together with people that also do that. And more and more in the last few years, we've had a lot of industry folks that have shown up. There's very cool, like Jason Eaton, who has become the out of our core group of people that kind of were first going to Wonderfest. He's become kind of the Star Wars expert regarding models. He's got a beautiful display there. I really am kind of I should have just made the effort to go just to see that. That would have been cool. I'm only 6 hours away, but anyway. You're drawing the pattern now. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, so I just got to know a lot of those people over the last... The first year I went was 2000. I can't believe it. It's been that long. And I just kind of having gotten to know them, they're kind of like an extended family. In fact, there's a few of them that show up on here. Mediocre. Mediocre I've met in person probably... gosh, I don't know. How long have I... He's been going for a long time. I think in the early 2000s. I remember running into him there. So that's pretty cool. All right. I am going to clear off some space because I need to make up some stars. Ha! We're going to do some stars. We're going to do some stars, everybody. I'm going to get us some star action. I gotta mix it up. I gotta mix up the stars. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little. See if I can get this going. I've got my liquid fine detail here. Let me see if I can pull this up, get this open. Stupid safety caps, I tell ya. The first thing you gotta do with these is get rid of the damn safety caps. That's important. Yep. Hang on a second. You know, a cat toy in here. I swear. Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. There we go. Yeah, we have not met. I know we haven't met in person, although Wes and I have been on boards since like the Starship Modeler days way back, right around the time I first started going to Wonderfest. So yeah, we've been on the same boards. But yeah, you've never been. That's right. You have not been to Wonderfest. That's okay. We won't hold it against you. Okay, so I'm going to try to use this. This is my fine detail liquid. It's a thinner mixture. I don't need a ton, but I'm going to add a little bit in here. And then I kind of need a nice color. So I'm going to start with my white. There we go. I got a little white paint in here. But I also want a little bit of a tone to it. A little bit of yellow. There we go. Now, let's see if I can't get this to a flickable state, would be the best way to put it. I could do this pretty easily with acrylic paint. But the mixture with oil, like... The first few times I was doing stars with oil, it was so annoying. I had thinned my paint with my paint thinner. Which means it looks great, it spatters great, but then it just like evaporates and you don't have any stars left over. So anyway, okay. I've tried it with the regular liquid, and that ends up being a little too thin. All right, let's see how we're gonna go. Like 30 years? Stop saying 30 years. Pickles. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Nadu met me here and tried to steal our cat. And honestly, we were cool with it. We were gonna work it out, but I think that would have caused less than marital bliss. Okay, I need a different. Hang on, I need a different brush. Hold tight. Where's my brush? Where's my special brush? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to use the official this brush right here. Yeah, this one. Ah, there we go. All right, for real. That's right. You're close to JPL. That's cool. All right, so here's my paint. Hell, touch of yellow to it. So I get it loaded on there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one other thing. Hang tight. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna glove up. Just cause. All right, there we go. Okay, everybody. Here we go. I'm gonna try to put some right over here, and there we go. Yay! It's working. There we go. Too many. No. That's better. Yeah. Wanted to give it a feeling of motion. There we go. Had some up top there too. Oh, I hope that camera doesn't fall. There we go. I'm giving them little streakies, everybody. They're on the ship. Yeah, they're on the ship. Yeah, it happens. Not just hull plates. That's all it is. Just hull plating, see? There you go. It's off the ship now. It's off the ship. I promise. No. There we go. I didn't add any, like, signage on it. I think I'm going to hold off on that. But I do think what I want to do... Some killer music, man. There we go. actually this kind of looks similar to the painting I bought from you. A very Berkey. Oh, that's right. You did get that one. Yeah. I read about that. I wanted to have the John Berkey has painted my spaceship painting. And there we go. All right. I am gonna... We'll do the reveal. Hey. Eek. I'll try to get it so it doesn't actually have the, there we are. Hey, a little shine, just that little shine to it. There we go. Thank you. I had a lot of fun on this one. Yeah. Ah, thank you. I do too. So, yeah, sometimes it works. Sometimes a plan comes together. This one is also of the awesome variety. Thank you. I like it when a plan comes together. Honestly, the only thing I'd considered was vaguely Star Trek shaped ship, but with the kind of explosion-y John Berkey stuff. I wanted a little more. I do want a little more John Berkey style detail in there, but that's okay. I think I can make it work. Oh, there we go. All right. I am very happy with this painting. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Ah, very cool. Oh my gosh. All right. I would noodle on this for days probably if I give it the chance, but you know, we'll see what happens when I feel like when it dries. I've got the paint. I'm gonna cover that all up. The nice thing about oil paint is, for the most part, unless I mix liquid with it, it's gonna be fine. And I'll be sure to get all of my, these cleaned. Thank you very much. Make sure all of those are in the to be cleaned pile. Yes, very important. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it myself. Okay, so there may be a live stream on Saturday evening. So stick around. Keep an eye out in the Discord. I may be just dropping in and doing some more of this, or maybe I'll finally be talked into doing a model stream again. Yes. Oh, too funny. Awesome. That's gonna go into my to like pile for sure. All right, folks. So stick around the Discord. I will post a photo of this later tonight or tomorrow morning, one of the two, and I will let you know if I'm coming onto the live stream. For those of you on my Patreon followers, no Patreon live stream Sunday. It's going to be Tuesday this week, and I'll have the link going out for you there. But if you like the stream, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe for more if you like, and as always, check out the where's my other one? There we go. Check out my Space Art store. We've got new stuff in here. I've got prints. We've got the Exploring Strange New Worlds and Second Star to the Right, also in mug form. Yay! Mug form. Yay! Thank you so much. Oh, Nanu says, that's right, you have a resin printer. Don't mind doing models? Hey, we could talk, Nanu. I'm serious. I would, my pal Joe is working on some things. I definitely have some models that I would like to run, so we could chat here pretty soon. I have a little Frozen Mini 4K that I need to fire up, but it does small things. So, yeah. Awesome. All right, everybody. I'm going to check out for the evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was fun for our late... Yeah, second mug to the right. Yeah. It was so fun hanging out late. I will probably be back on the regular time next week, but if I come on tomorrow night, it'll be the 7 o'clock hour again. I'm trying to catch everybody at Wonderfest after they've had a few beers, on Saturday night for sure. Although there's all sorts of events there. So, yeah. Hey, you should run that Klingon D7 I sent you. Oh my god, you're right. I should. Oh my gosh, we should totally do that. I want to do an event horizon. Oh, whoa, dude! I haven't seen that one out there yet. That would be impressive, and a resin printer would be the way to go for it. Wes, that D7 is great. I have the Captain Cardboard one. I really want to build that one. So yeah. The blue on this, I keep catching it. This blue is super hot. I'm digging it. And one of my favorite spots is just this little corner right under there. So I like it when a plan comes together. Be my bit for the evening. There is a 3D model of it. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh, I need a water. Oh my gosh. These are doing this while kind of live streaming and chatting has been exciting. You need to build mine too. I think I'm over with the idea of having it lit. I think I just want to get it built and have some get some decals on it and just get a stand on it. I have so many models I just want done, either done or sold. I want to just maybe do that. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. I think for the night, I think I'm tapped. So I'm gonna bid you all farewell. Thank you again for joining tonight, and I will ring us out with fun hanging out. It's fun hanging out with you all too. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to just go ahead and catch you all next week, everybody. Stay safe, everyone. See you later.
All right, so I've taken my white paint with my little fan brush here, and let's just see how crazy this goes. This is where I throw paint everywhere. gives it an air of legitimacy that it doesn't deserve. You know?
I have Bob Ross the shit out of this painting.